Hello, beautiful beings of planet Earth and beyond. Welcome to another video on the channel of Ancient Ascension. My name is Paula, and I created this channel, as you probably know, to share with you the information, the wisdom, the experiences that I gain as I walk forward on my personal medicine pathway, on the pathway of my heart. And today I just had like a serious moment of clarity. I was just sitting upon this mountain overlooking this beautiful view, which I can show you at the end. And I was just like brought back to the moments that I've had on the mountain, on the vision quest. And I just thought that it would be a good time to remind each of you, this is a video of reminders that we are never alone. That we are never alone on this journey of life. It's impossible actually to be alone in this human experience on planet Earth, because we have always been and always will be upheld by the natural world. And the natural world is well alive and composed of many, many spirits, many, many beings that are giving us life, encouraging us to move forward, giving us the resources that we need to experience this life and to continue forward, ourselves. And I know that a lot of people on this planet right now can feel pretty alone. It's pretty common. I've felt very alone before in my life. But this is your reminder, or maybe you didn't know that it's impossible to be alone. It truly is, and we are never alone. And the fact is that we have been supported, we have been guided, we have been loved by many, many spirits since the moment we came out of the womb, since the moment we took our first step, since the moment we took our first breath. Something beyond ourselves brought us here, and something beyond just ourselves is keeping us here and supporting us and helping us and encouraging us. And who am I talking about within this natural world? First and foremost, the mother that continues to give and give and give and ask for nothing in return, Mother Earth. Remember that Mother Earth is here to support you. She's here to hold you. She's here to transform all of your old frequencies, old energy, and she's here to take them, to hold them, to decompose them and transform them into something new. Don't forget that you can always lay upon the earth, lay your belly on the earth and hold her, or lay your back on the earth and be held by her. Remember to offer Mother Earth some things, some fruits, some seeds, sow into the soil in your backyard, or start to grow plants in your kitchen and herbs, and connect with her deeper and tell her thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for always holding me and keeping me alive. I mean, everything that we experience in this human experience on planet Earth is all hats off, all hands down to Mother Earth. And also we have the great, great, protective, loving, inspiring Father Sky, always watching over us, always making sure we have what we need, always bringing us new cloud formations and thunderstorms and rain and sunshine, and always reminding us that each moment is a new moment. Each day is a new day. Every sunrise, every sunset, he gives us the opportunity to begin again. He gives us the motivation to see, far out into space, to see, the inspiration and the creativity that we can experience within the minds of human beings. And remember that he has been there since day one, and he is still there for us. Remember that we are sons and daughters of Father Sky and Mother Earth. And, I've said this in a previous video, if you're someone that doesn't have a relationship with your mother or your father, or you never knew them, or whatever it is, you have Mother Earth, you have Father Sky, and these beings have been supporting us. It's hard to really put into words how much they love us. We would not be here if it wasn't for their love and their protection. And in the traditions and the studies that I'm experiencing down here in South America, every part of the natural world we consider to be alive. Every part of the natural world has a spirit of its own. And it's important that we start to respect the natural world and start to see these elements as for what they truly are, as spirits. They are spirits. They are ancient ancestors, and they are here, and they love us, and they love that we are here because they get to be who they are, and they get to experience life through us by giving us life. Another one, Mamita Agua, Mother Water. Water is so much more than just a substance, just an element. Water is one of the greatest spirits that we are blessed with here on planet Earth. Love you so much, Mother Water. Remember to pray to your water. Remember to ask your water what you would like for her to do for you. You know, pray, say, even if it's just thank you, thank you, thank you, and drink that gratitude. Remember that water is a spirit that's always listening, and she loves us so much that she shares herself with us. She shares life with us, and she loves us so much that she shares herself with us so that we can experience life through her. We are water beings. Every single one of our cells, we have trillions and trillions of cells within our body, contain water, contain the consciousness of the spirit of water. And the spirit of water contains the history and the wisdom and the intelligence of the entire universe beyond planet Earth. Water came from somewhere else. Water came to this planet because she chose to give life to planet Earth. So remember, pray to your water, thank your water as you shower, you know, sing around your water, raise the vibration of your water, and tell her thank you. Thank you so much. It's a miracle to me sometimes that I think and realize that every single moment of my life, every single day that I need fresh, clean water, she's there for me. She's there for me, and I bet it's the same for you, because most of you are not in a third world country where you have to go and seek out water. And remember that our ancestors did that. Our ancestors sought out fresh, clean water. They boiled the water so they could continue to live on this planet. For who? For us. For us. Thank you so much, ancestors. And, well, Brother Wind, he's well alive today. Grandfather Wind, Brother Wind. I say Brother Wind. Remember that Brother Wind brings us new opportunity, brings us new energy. You know, when you're outside, see if you can tune into the energy of the wind and how it makes you feel. You know, wind can be brutal sometimes. I remember living in Colorado and going to the mountains, and some places it's so windy you could barely stand outside, and other times it's like today, just this gentle, like, sweeping the air, sweeping new energy, bringing new life. Thank you, Brother Wind. Remember that you can speak to the wind. You can speak to all these spirits. You can have conversations with Father Sky, with the wind, with Mother Earth, with Mother Water, with Grandfather Fire. And that's another one. Remember, please, when you feel alone, when you feel lost in life, raise a fire. Raise a fire and treat it super sacred. You know, never put trash into the fire, only wood. You can start it by lighting a candle or a match or use a lighter, but no gasoline. Like, just keep the fire super sacred and sit around the fire. Or if you aren't able to have a sacred fire, you know, rest in candlelight. Put some candles on in your room and stare at the flame and connect to this ancient spirit that has literally brought so much abundance to life here on planet Earth. So much energy, so much heat, so much warmth, so much transformation of darkness is what the fire brings us. So if you're ever feeling lost, when I feel really lost, the first person I turn to is Grandpa Fire. He is the one that's been with humanity through it all, and to me, he's a portal between the worlds. When I fire keep in ceremonies, and, you know, when I fire keep and I take care of the sacred fire, I connect to my ancestors, I connect to other parts of time on planet Earth, because the fire has always been consistent. Fire never changes. Fire is fire. And it's like we're opening a portal between worlds, in my opinion. And just remember that you can utilize fire. You can write down all the things that are making you feel so lost, so sad, so confused. Just say, I am releasing blah, 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 blah. Thank you so much. And put it into the fire, or burn that piece of paper with a candle and let the fire decompose all of that energy, and give up your energy to the fire so that it can raise up all that energy to Father Sky, and Father Sky can then rain down new life onto you. Remember that this is not just, these aren't just plants. It's not just like Earth is just a planet. It's a spirit. It's alive. And there's so many living spirits that we can start to utilize. When we start to see, Father Sun as a spirit, and we start to see Mother Moon as a spirit, and Mother Water, and Grandpa Fire, and Brother Wind, and Father Sky, and Mother Earth. There's so many. And our trees as our siblings that have wisdom and can listen and receive vibration. When you start to tune in to that part of this reality, and you start to respect these natural things as living beings just like you and I, that have a spirit and have a purpose just like you and I, you start to treat them that way, you start to see them that way, they're going to start to see you as something worth helping, as something worth supporting. If you start talking to Mother Earth, she's going to start talking back. You start talking to Mother Water, she's going to start talking back. She's going to bring you all the blessings that you're calling in. And I just wanted to remind you that today, that we're living in a reality that's composed of ancient elements, ancient spirits that are here to support us, that are here to guide us. And my life completely changed back in 2020 when I first recognized, this pathway, this medicine path, this red road, and how sacred, these traditions view everything. You are sacred. I am sacred. I contain the Great Spirit within my heart. You contain the Great Spirit within your heart. We respect Mother Earth as alive and well. We see every single component of life as something very, very sacred. And when I realized that back in 2020, my life changed. It completely opened up into a new realm, and I realized, wow, how provided for I've been this entire time. How I don't need to have everything figured out. All I need to do is trust in my heart, and I know that as long as I have breath in my chest, something beyond me wants me here, because I don't have that much control of when I go. And I truly feel that something outside of me is going to decide when I go. Call it destiny, call it fate, call it contracts, whatever. Of course, we all have that decision to take our own exit point in life at any point. But other than that, if we're not going to choose to do that, I could go tomorrow, and just recognizing how miraculous it is to be alive on planet Earth. And I just want to remind each of you, in those moments where you feel confused, when you feel alone, where you feel lost, oh my gosh, go outside. Sit upon the earth, cry upon the earth. Take a shower, but let the shower be more than just a physical cleansing. Let it clean you energetically. Pray to your water and then drink it as if it's medicine, because water is the first medicine that's ever existed on planet Earth. Sit in front of a fire and remember that the fire represents your heart, that you are as powerful and transformative as the fire. Sit and feel the wind, sit and feel the vitamin D and the warmth from the sun. Go out and dance and clean and jump around in the rain. Start to utilize this natural world, because it's here. It's constantly saying, we're here. It's here, we're here to help you. We're here. We've always been here. We've always been here. And it's time that we remove that veil of this separation from humanity and the natural world. There is no separation. Cities are just as much a part of the natural world as anything. Why? Because what makes up a city is from pieces and resources of the earth. Phones, computers, clothing, it's all a part of the natural world. Let's just not forget this innate connection and this innate knowing that we belong here. And I pray that each of you in those harder moments can utilize these spirits that are here trying to help us. You can pray to the spirits. You can ask them for help. Oh my gosh, I can't tell. I was just laying back there looking at the sky, like talking with Father Sky, and he's just reminding me, everything's all right. Like you needed this reboot. You needed to get sick so you can come back to your center. And and I think the best way to connect with the natural world is, to take time to be, in the forest, or even just laying on your grass in the backyard, or even just catching some rays of sunshine through the window in your house with no phone, no music, no distraction, no nothing, but just spend some moments listening. Spend some moments listening, because these spirits don't talk in words. They don't talk in words, they talk in frequency and energy. And notice how you feel when you lay out in the grass and feel the wind go over your body. And you imagine that it's just cleaning, all the energy that you no longer need. Start to make that a practice, especially if you're someone who does feel alone. We are not alone. You are not alone. It is impossible to be alone in this reality. And it's time that we start recognizing that we aren't alone, that we don't have to do this alone. We don't have to do life alone. We can call upon the help of the natural world. We can call upon the wisdom of the 7 directions. We can start to really just utilize these spirits that are here for us. And I tell you, ever since 2020, my life has completely opened in a different direction, and I see everything as sacred. I see myself as sacred. I see every moment of my life as sacred, whether I'm in sickness or in health, or in sadness or in joy. Thank you so much, Great Spirit. Thank you so much, life. Thank you so much, Mother Earth. Thank you so much, Father Sky. Thank you for this life experience, because that means that I get to experience the full spectrum of what it means to be a human. And that's what we're all here for. We are not here for how comfortable can I make my life. It seems like the Western world is moving in a direction of like comfort, comfort, comfort. How comfortable can we be? When in reality, we are not here on planet Earth to just be comfortable. We are here to heal. We are here to evolve. You think that evolution involves nothing but comfort? I don't think so. We're here to evolve and grow and help our spirits understand what and who we are, and what a beautiful opportunity it is to be alive on planet Earth. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this one life that I get to live as Paula in this year of 2024, where opportunity is infinite. And we are still so connected and so primitive on planet Earth that it's such a beautiful time to be a human. And I sure am grateful for every moment, every experience that I get to go through, because I know that one day I will take my last breath. And so will you. So let's make sure that we recognize really what this reality is composed of, that we recognize the support that we have 24/7 all around, all the time. All we have to do is call upon it. All we have to do is open up and relax. Get out of the mind, drop into the heart, and start to listen. Start to listen to what this life is trying to tell you. Start to listen to what the spirits and the trees and the animals and the insects and the flowers and the beauty of this reality is trying to show you. This outer world is a direct reflection of who we are on the inside. And I think that planet Earth is pretty goddamn beautiful. That this reality is very beautiful. And I hope you think the same thing too, because what's outside is what's inside. Start to open yourself to the beauty of this life. Start to say thank you for the challenges. Start to utilize the natural world. Start to call upon these spirits. They are our allies. There's nothing to be afraid of within this natural world. Well, maybe a lion and a jaguar, but most of us aren't living in those areas, but there really is nothing to be afraid of. They're here. They're here to keep life going. They're here to support life. And if you ask them for help, I promise you, they're going to help you. And I think that's it, you guys. I just wanted to remind you guys, don't forget that the natural world is alive. It's full of spirits, good ones, allies. And don't be afraid to start questioning this reality. That's our birthright, is to question what this reality is. Is it a simulation? Is it a matrix? Is it a spirit school? I have no idea. But I definitely play with all the ideas. I could see it being a simulation 100%. I can see it being a school for our spirits to evolve. So let's make sure that we are evolving well, that we are doing the work and we're facing this life, because as much as people like to pretend that they know all the answers and they know why humanity's here and they know the meaning of life, I think they're full of shit. Because I think the meaning of life and what this reality is a question for each individual to discover on their own, to discover and feel on their own, and to start to open to the magic of what it means to be alive on planet Earth. Whoa! What a great thing we all signed up for. What a great thing we're doing for the evolution of our soul. And remember that a lot of the healing work that we're doing now, I know it can feel like, man, I'm doing all this healing work and this world is in such a crazy place. Just remember that all the work that we do inside, every time I reach a new depth of healing, and I help other people heal by doing so, and they help other people heal by doing so, I don't see the healing work or any of the work that I'm doing now in ceremony, massage, yoga, whatever it is, plant medicine stuff. It's for future generations. It's for future generations. I've said it before and I'll say it again. That's what this time is about. It's about cleaning up our reality, bringing the heavenly frequencies here on earth, starting with respecting the natural world as alive and well and spiritual, because being a human being is spiritual within and of itself. You don't need to sit on top of the Himalayan mountains to feel spiritual. You're human. We are, spirits living in the physical body. It doesn't get more spiritual than that. And I don't really know where I was going with that, but that's it. All I'm saying is, I'm no teacher, no master, no guru, no shaman. I'm just a girl healing for the future generations. That's my motive. That's my motive. I want to leave the future generations a heavenly world, a world that we all know is there, and it's a choice to be there. And just take everything I say with some skepticism, because it's good to question everything that people say. And I'm not trying to teach anything. I'm just trying to share, what I learn along on my pathway. And this is what I'm learning. And this is what I believe. To be honest, if you agree, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Because humans are supposed to be diverse. We're not all supposed to think alike. If this forest was made up of only one type of tree, it would probably die. So remember to question everything, but I hope that this video did help in some way or another as a good reminder that you're never alone and you have allies supporting you 24/7. And that's it. If you'd like to support me in any kind of way, please share this video with someone that you think would resonate with it. Please like this video. Please comment on this video. Anything like that can help me. I know my channel's very small, but I enjoy making these videos. So I'm going to continue, because it's not about, to me, it's really not about the growth or anything, on YouTube. I just like that some people resonate with what I'm sharing, and I know that not everyone can just go off and study, plant medicine, shamanism in South America. And I think that some of you like to know what I'm going through and what I'm learning, and I try to give you good reminders and good messages. So if anyone that you feel like might resonate with this stuff, send them this video. Many, many blessings, family. Much love.